Yeah, this your boy Ruckus, man. Whenever you touch down in Chicago, make sure you get in tune with your very own #1 internet radio station on the planet, the G-Spot Lounge. Follow me. I want 'em.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This the big homie DJ JT the Don, aka Mr. Mixtape Murder, BKA Mr. Get You Heard. You can catch me tuned in live to the G-Spot Lounge, #1 internet show on the web. You can hear everything from live interviews to independent music. Now don't touch that mouse, turn your speakers up. Now let's get into it, let's get it.
Competition. What is old news? All this money I be steady chasing, tell this niggas get on my level. When it G5 sitting on her. What it is Ripper Man, and you rockin' with the G-Spot Lounge. So turn the speakers up. Let's go. You done tuned in to the G-Spot, so you on now. Time to turn it up, the mic got the rock to go rebound. Tell them other stations that we don't play. Money coming back like a rebate. I'm in the same spot at the top, 8 o'clock every Sunday. Sing your music in, get your stone played. That fire, that high blaze. When they turn it up, got something to say. You can call it in like a sick day. Aliens, internet, hood cash with Smith and West, and they hold the shells like a bird. Pass around in the shot town, and it goes down. Bring your best out, turn the show out, you don't laugh now. Who the competition, they in time now. Hope you're tuning in, cause it's going down in the G-Spot Lounge.
My boy, Young Bleed in here. Slogan in here. You know the Colonel, Young Bleed in here.
Niggas, we gon' stop hustling high, cause live niggas keep it real, y'all. Can we keep it real, loud? Try not to spill no blood. If it's real, show a nigga love. Nigga, it's burdens and loans that rose before me that was fake in the spot. Low on for hold, I come to get it, so I'm taking a chunk. Out the lunch for front, maggots gon' munch. In perpendicular, all the money, man, slaughter outright. This shit is script for ya. How many motherfuckers must get dealt with before somebody kick down your door? They leave you helpless if you feeling my fear, feeling my vibe. At the same time, I observing my theory, clicking my drive. Trying to claim mine, hush. You, my nigga, my nerve. Go get the camera, get the picture. I'm laughing at y'all for trying to fall with your mug on me. Moving the million motherfuckers strapping murder machine. I come clean and spin it down. So give me mine. Sipping grape wine, punishing pussy the genuine. Paralyzed to the format, still smoking blunts for days in my mysterious way. Got me bad, niggas ain't ready. But if it wasn't for the grace of God, they say you couldn't live life against all love. I know it's hard, but it's real though. I bite the fear out. Every time I touch something, we niggas keep it real, y'all. Can we keep it real now? Try not to real, no blood. If it's real, show a nigga love. Nigga, what's up?
Just be the plank of push pounds and quickly improve what I find. Pick the pen and pad to make my problem. Hey, don't knock it, making legal paper in this rap game. That's the first used to be in that door, playing with shit toys. And I'm worse, can't break the curse. Yo, that stuck till I die, coming from the dirt. So watch ya, young hustler rise and shine like the ghetto mastermind. That I am, why do doing all that line? Got the nation down and down. Young motherfucker ain't bullshit. Can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. The goat, trigger fingers, get to itching. Give me anyone in position to have your twitching. Thinking, damn, dive, listen, stop tripping. Real nigga.
Niggas, we gon' keep it real, though. Hustling high, cause live niggas keep it real, yo. Can we keep it real, though? Try not to spill no blood. If it's real, show it, nigga, love. Nigga, keep it bustin'. Big nigga, we gon' keep it real, though. Hustling high, cause live niggas keep it real, yo. Can we keep it real, though? Try not to spill no blood. If it's real, show it, nigga, love. Nigga, keep it bustin'.
I live my life of a youngster with money too many. Bitches panhandle beggars and dummies just trying to steal my soul. I need something to drive for these 20-inch rims on my ghetto ride. I couldn't lose my life trying to keep my shoes. Sell my soul to the devil. In the ghetto you lose. And ain't no nigga gonna make it fake in the game. Too many black behind bars for fortune and fame. I live my life. Read jailhouse letters. I'm working money orders. Weed through sweaters. I see mamas turn out by hustlers and killers. My last up was probably gonna be with thieves and dealers.
Nigga, we gon' keep it real, though. Hustling high, cause live niggas keep it real, yo. Can we keep it real, though? Try not to spill no blood. If it's real, show it, nigga, love. Nigga, do a bustin' big. Nigga, we gon' keep it real, though. Hustling high, cause live niggas keep it real, yo. Can we keep it real, though? Try not to spill no blood. If it's real, show it, nigga, love. Nigga, do a bustin' big. Nigga, we gon' keep it real, though. Hustling high, cause live niggas keep it real, yo. Can we keep it real, though? Try not to spill no blood. If it's real, show it, nigga, love. Nigga, do a bustin' big.
The whole south, to the east, to the west, to the middle. Real,
Yo, yo, what's up? The G Spot Lounge. We in the house, baby. What's going on?
What's happening?
What's good? What's hood? What's happening?
Hey, man, introduce yourselves.
You for me? Hey, for me. There we go. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know the deal.
Yeah, you know, it's that nigga Twan, man. TNT, Big Bro TNT. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Southside, Chi-Town, Wild Hunters. That's how we bring it. G Spot Lounge, baby. We finna get it hot up in here. Get you wet.
All day.
Look, always already. And this yours truly, man, the originator, Mr. How You Do That there, himself, Young Bleed in the building, all the way from the 225 to the Shy. What's up with y'all? What's good? What's hood?
Man, what's going on with you, Miss Tamika B?
Well, I would like to have a moment of silence for Anaya Blanchard and the rest of the women that's out there that's been abducted and everything.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you so much.
And not only a silence, I think we should take a quick sip as well.
Right. Here you go. I'm with you.
For the holidays.
Here we go.
So, man, I seen y'all been busy, man.
Drink.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. You know, it depends on what direction you want to go for. It's busy, but just recently, the New Limit reunion tour was a blast last night at the United what's the name?
UIC. It's the
UIC.
Credit One Arena now.
Credit One Arena now. So we had a blast last night, man. It was phenomenal. You know, real true players showed up. You know, I mean, the list go on. I won't even get started, but
oh yeah, it was packed, man. It was crazy last night.
Hey, I seen y'all doing y'all thing. It's pretty good.
It was bananas.
Yes, indeed.
And Twan, I see you be all over the place, man. What's going on?
You know, man. Everything under the sun, bro. Yeah, shit. Only way you're gonna get it is to get out here and get it, man. You gotta be here, you gotta be there, you gotta be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you your main source, you know what I mean? Other motherfuckers don't want to do nothing, you gotta it's all on you.
You know what, man?
Something got to crack.
And that's one of the things I respect about you the most. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we run into each other here and there. We gonna have conversations, but you rep your shit. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, man. It's good when you invest your own money into yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you make your own money.
Take money, make money, man.
Right. And and can't nobody tell you what to do or how to do it.
Not at all. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't give a damn, man. Keep your comments to yourself.
Yeah.
So any negativity, man, I'm dismissing that shit. I'm letting everybody know. Keep that bullshit away from me, man. Twan ain't for it, man.
Right.
I'm about fun and good times this time. I'm gonna try to be. Try to be. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have fun, a good time. I'm gonna turn a new leaf. I'm gonna try to make motherfuckers party. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
Shake a little ass.
We got a good start with partying because this right here is kind of
this is a good drink.
And Bleed, I've been sick lately, and this right here is my medicine. I'm feeling pretty good.
Hey, don't worry about what's in my cup.
Look, pure liquor right there, man.
Man, I'm looking out there at the table like, hey,
man, my brand back.
Y'all come on in here, man. Get with this man. He treat you good. Well, I mean, y'all might not get treated like we treated. I don't know.
Hey, but you know what? And speaking on that, man, you know, you reach out to motherfuckers and say, hey, you know what? Hey, man, look, this is a platform. You know, you try to not really charge people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you got something that I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you push, but it's like nobody don't want to do it. You know, simple things. You could put something up. Nobody will like it. But the moment you got something going, everybody's swinging on your nuts and shit.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, shirt, right. Put me on. Put me in the game, coach.
Right. And when you don't,
get your ass about the bench and run some laps.
You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You bougie. You're acting funny. Come to practice, goddamn.
There you go. There you go.
You gotta run these laps. You gotta do these push-ups and shit too.
Suit up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man.
You don't want to play in the game, but you want to wear the championship ring.
Right.
It don't work like that.
No, I'm sick of it, man. Hey, man, boy, we can touch on that all day, man. Now, I mean, you goddamn artists. Hey, I'm live on my phone too, man. You fucking artists out here, man. I'm telling you, I'm sick of y'all shit. I'm going to every screen I see. I'm sick of y'all shit, man, in this city. Motherfuckers can't work together, can't do shit. You motherfuckers want to gang bang in your music. You know what I'm saying? That don't have a place in this industry, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You are what you are. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do, and you're a part of what you're a part of, but that has no business in this music thing because you limiting yourself. Trust me. As soon as you get the gang banging in your music, you limiting yourself because the only people gonna buy your shit is the
gang bangers,
the guys that you affiliated with.
Exactly.
True.
You just every other organization just canceled you out because you disrespectful.
And look, the homeboys gonna want you to give it to them for free. So
they ain't gonna even pay for it. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You fuck yourself all the way around.
Right. Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir. I see y'all checking in too.
So, like, but y'all had this going on. Of course, Twan, I know you had a lot of motherfuckers on your nuts trying to get in, right?
Oh, man. That shit was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit from motherfuckers, getting phone calls and shit from motherfuckers I ain't talked to in a couple years.
Right.
Mothers ain't never been to a show. Hitting my line like, man, I can roll with you. I can get you. Hell no. You can't do these small shows with me. You ain't going to do the big show.
Right.
You're not even in a thought for that, man. To get it free too.
Yeah.
Mother looking for free tickets. Man, I'm VIP with you. Nah. VIP your ass right on your couch. Where the fuck you been?
Man.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I ain't holding shit back no more, man. I ain't holding shit back. The old Twan is back, man. That nigga is back. Trust me.
Watch out.
Trust me. Hey. It's finna go down. I ain't holding shit back.
Why not? Because I feel like this. And you know what? And it's I mean, nobody's untouchable.
Nah.
You know, but I feel like ain't nobody gonna do shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you wrong, you wrong.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, and my thing is, I'm not gonna fuck with nobody just because.
Yeah.
You got to be doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bullshit is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
I'll call bullshit when I see it. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you know what?
Fuck no more because ain't nobody giving me shit. They ain't even doing. Motherfuckers barely doing shit for their goddamn self.
Right.
So they ain't doing a goddamn thing for me even when I try to do shit for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can say that because I've actually did it.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers know I've did it. So yeah, now I'm calling that now. You know, at first I've been humble. I'm like, man, fuck all that. The nice guy finished last. Shit is for real, and ain't no more Mr. Nice Guy with me. I'm letting everybody know, man. All that nice guy shit, forget about it. It's over with.
And then not just that, man. It's like you said. Shit, I forgot what I finna fucking say.
The nice guy shit.
Oh, you need to know that down.
Nice
let me set this shit.
That's you, man. Motherfucker, soon as you come through the door, you won't give a motherfucker a cup. Hey, I told her, don't worry about what's in this cup.
Baby drink champs over here. Out the Noriega, man.
It's a party. Y'all need to come on down here. The ones who know where we at You need to come on down. It's a party, man. We just getting started.
Yeah, we
Hey,
just getting started.
So now for this No Limit reunion tour,
Yeah.
was it everything that you thought it was gonna be?
Pretty much, you know what I mean? Pretty much we kind of, it worked out, God's speed over all. So I had a little difficulties, for us just lining up the right time and knowing what to do. But, it fell in the perfect sync. And at the end of the night, it was a beautiful thing. The chaos with these tours is one thing to be in these small clubs, but these big venues and arenas, yeah, it's a whole nother parking structure. And if everybody ain't on the same accord at the same time, then they can get all over the place.
Right.
So other than that, at the end of the night, it kind of painted itself out in a beautiful way. So
Was you at the one in St. Louis?
Nah, I wasn't now.
So I heard they got the shit with a capital S and a capital T booed off a stage.
I heard that, and I saw the views and different shit. I got people in St. Louis, so actually I was on that flyer, so a lot of people thought I was there. I was gonna be there, so I got my personals and friends alike that called and put it all in my face the next day.
Right.
And there was more of this, and that's family to me, from back home. So I wish the best, rather I'm there or not with no limit. So I hated to hear that, but actually, it's known I try to get a part of that, and not that, I make a difference or whatever the case might be. But I tried to be a part of that, to come out there to see what it was, and I hated to see those reviews the next day. You know what I mean?
Did y'all get booed this time?
Nah, it was beautiful though.
That's because you was on the show.
Well,
that's what happened.
Take that in stride, you know what I mean?
That's because you was on the show.
It was great,
Yeah,
man.
they definitely went wild when he came out.
Yeah, great feeling, man, to see all them people. And like
City
I said, my first
definitely
time, I hadn't performed with P and them in over probably 20 years, and I hate to say it like that, but first time in a long time, the vibe, the energy, everything was love. The people were receptive to it. So yeah,
So like, what's y'all's relationship now?
Everything is everything. We didn't necessarily have bad blood, but all the record company shit kind of scattered us all for us back to independence and different things like that. But from that, it's just, I come from the independent game into knowing a few other fashions along the way. And so it was just, like kind of going back home for me, before the digital game. So, everything kind of rebooting itself. But person to person, it's all good. You know what I mean? I always reach out to them and try to continue working at, those type of efforts. Right. But it's a matter of being in the right place, right time. You know what I mean?
So if he reached back out to you and say, hey, I want to give you a deal, would you take it?
Yeah, man. If the situation is right and it's equal on both sides, yeah, all day, every day.
So did you get along like with everybody there?
Yeah. And like I said, for years, we all like brothers and sisters, but beneath the cloth. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't have records together, and it's based on that. And keep in mind, I come from a different fashion called the concentration camp before we linked between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, and later on it'll be the birth of Boosie and so on. So we had our own thing. Right. My big homie CeeLo, and of course he ran the label and P ran No Limit. So when P was kind of coming back to New Orleans, they was doing a lot of work for us, connecting the cliques together. So all of us always had a relationship under the umbrella, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I got a few records with those guys, and the majority of those records, I'm not on those No Limit records as far as individual records, but the connection and family affiliation always been that. Free C Murder, Free Mac, and so on and so forth. Rest in peace to Magic. You know what I mean? Right. So, Trey 8, the list goes on and on. So, and keep in mind, the different versions of No Limit. Shouts out to guys like King George that was there way before me.
Right.
And eventually, you know what I mean, when we became connected somewhere on that good in between. From Baton Rouge to Hollywood, you know what I mean?
Right.
Records, the rest history. So yeah, like that.
And Twan, man, another thing I like about you, man, is like we probably in the same age bracket, age range, and you always reach out to what I say when I say old school. I mean good music. I'm not saying that the music now is not good, but I'm saying.
There's a lot of it that's fucked up. I told you I ain't holding those. I ain't sugarcoating shit no more, man.
Thank you.
But I'm saying that you reach out to get people that, not saying people forgot about, but people don't think about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
And that's what's good. Like you just had Coolio out here, right?
Yeah, man.
And that's the thing. And it's like, to me, the younger generation need to see that.
Yeah.
They need to see well, these are real people.
Yeah.
They was doing this shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's man, that 90s era music to the early 2000s, that's it broke grounds through the 90s. In the industry, the music, hip hop, it broke grounds in the 90s, man. With the 80s too. Yeah, it started the 80s, and then they started trying to shut it down.
Yeah,
in the 90s, really.
Right.
They started trying to put a cap on it because it was too enlightening. You know what I'm saying? We was learning from it, and
right.
You know how it go.
Right.
So they couldn't have that. So it's structured to be going the way it's going today. You know what I'm saying? It's not by mistake. It's by design.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still need to dig into a couple people pocketbooks before I'm done. So I ain't gonna say too much yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab a couple water. I need some people to go in their water to write a couple. So we're gonna kill it right there. We're gonna give them what they want to hear.
Right.
There you go.
Gain the ear.
Right.
And once we got them listening, then and only then can we teach them what they need to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So with Shot Town artists, is it anybody you want to work with?
There's a lot of them, man. I done went to everybody when I first came home in like 07, and I really started moving around again like 08, 09. Started catching up with everybody, doing, seeing it, and I'd say, hey, let's work. I got this going, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Some people shoulders kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying? They're still carrying the shoulders, some people chest still poked out. You know what I'm saying? So hey, they don't move as quick. You know what I mean? So you just have to find your way and build your team, build your squad, and put something together and hit them that way. Just like he said, just like you said, once they see you got something going on, then they'll come running. You know what I'm saying? But then don't be mad because you motherfucker gonna have to get in where you fit in. I don't give a fuck who you is, if you can get in. And you know what I'm saying? If something fall your way, if it's something there for you at the time that fall your way, man, there it is. You know what I mean? But the choice is gonna be slim because motherfuckers got to keep it moving, man.
And you know what? It's when first time you said, man, I'm finna bleed here.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's cool because me and Bleed used to talk. He was like, man, I want to get up to Chicago.
Yes, sir.
But I didn't have the means to say, well, hey, you could perform here or you could do that. I didn't have that kind of connection then.
Yes,
not only didn't I didn't know how to set up the shows then. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to say, okay, man, I can get you up here.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know what to do next.
Right.
It's cool that you reached out and got him up here.
Yes,
and then he called my show a couple times. He been on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And it's the first time you being here in studio.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. First time for
everything.
everything.
When he here,
yeah.
We here, man. We working. Hit us up. Hit me up in the DM. Hit him up in the DM, man. You in the Chicago area, the state of Illinois, man. You want that work, meet and greet, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Just want to do some promotions.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this. Speaking on that.
You working.
Yeah, man.
You want to do a radio tour, basically, while he's here. How many people that have stations here that say, hey, man, come on, y'all, come on down?
Yeah.
You.
Wow.
But I'm.
Well, no, I had another one, but they was airing at the same time. We was actually going to head there yesterday, my buddy, you know what I'm saying? But we was going to head over there. Then he got the call. Said we supposed to be
at the show. Yeah.
The show started earlier than what we expected. So.
But I'm saying overall, in my opinion, you got these shows. It should be in 10.
We should have been at every show in this city every day he here.
Especially if it's independent.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I'm a part of all the groups. Like I'm on.
I see, man. It's like because I'm getting these notifications.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's like
man.
50 of them.
Right.
And out of the 56 groups or whatever that I posted the stuff in, at least 20 of them are independent radio shows, podcasts, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you got a lot of people that be like, well, we're gonna want to charge to come to the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's not what we said. If I said that,
that y'all gonna charge?
Yeah. If I said that we was charging for him to come to the show, then what we would have
Right.
said that.
Right.
That's not what we said.
But
I was
people
like, man,
just
he gonna
make-
be here in the area. You want to book, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An interview or something like that on your show.
Yeah.
People just
All you
make
gotta do is
excuses.
Right.
They just make
Yeah.
excuses, man.
Yeah,
Inbox them, motherfuckers. You know what I
And
mean?
you know what? And
Good job.
I have to.
It's simple. Motherfuckers make it hard though, man. This shit ain't hard.
I know, and you know me. I have sometimes have a shitty attitude, and you know, and she have to just say, "Hey, be cool," because sometimes, man, I just be wanting to take a bat and hit it across somebody's face to that shit crack in half.
Man, look,
I'm serious, man. I be getting pissed.
I'm being
off.
good over here. You hear me?
At least you want a bat or something to swing.
Man, look.
The rest of these motherfuckers I want to shoot first. You know?
Look.
No, but I'm just saying, people. It's like when people say shit, it's like, man, who they think they talking
Who
to?
you talking to?
You know what I'm saying?
This should have turned a church boy to a killer.
Man, won't it?
Tupac.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not a killer, but don't push me.
Correct.
Man, please.
And you know, it's like
Man.
that's just like my cousin. You know, they found her, you know,
Yeah,
in
I
the
hate to hear
woods,
that
and the
shit,
guy
man.
that they caught,
Yeah.
his eye was already swole up,
Yeah.
and I was just looking at him. It's like, man, it's like, you know,
gonna hit him
Yeah.
I'm
Excuse
want to put some
language.
bread on his head.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hands
Because
on
it's
his
like,
ass.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, yeah.
And then it's like,
Please.
then it's like it's bad to these, you know, these black women
Yeah.
coming up missing. It's
Yeah.
like, why? And then it's black motherfuckers just doing this shit.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's the fuck.
Should I touch on it?
Please
Go
do.
ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Free.
I've been waiting on this subject.
Yeah.
No, y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but I'm gonna say
Speak
it
your
anyway.
mind.
I'm talking to people out there. Hey, listen here, man. It's a lot going on. You know, and like I say, I call it how I say. You can call me the asshole all you want. I already know I am. So
Fuck all
say it.
that.
You understand me? There's a lot going on with this transgender thing.
Yeah,
You know?
bro.
When they want to go through these transformations, man, they need these
Women
particular parts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it's women
Coming up
Yeah.
missing.
coming up missing.
Yes,
Mhm.
indeed.
It's not for sexual pleasures or nothing like that, man. There's been a lot going on with this
All right.
part sale of body parts, man.
Wow.
This is real.
And let
It's-
me
it's
ask you
just-
this then.
Stay woke.
Yes.
Because
There you
me,
go.
Stay the
Yeah.
fuck woke.
it's like,
Yes.
Stop sleeping.
I feel like if somebody need an ass beating, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
these transgenders,
Yeah.
do you think they should get their ass beat? And why I'm saying that is because you have a transgender, what is it? A man
Yeah.
fighting in boxing another woman. That I seen him boxing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a transgender,
Yeah.
but he's boxing women
Yeah.
and knocking women out,
It ain't fair.
Yes,
hurting
he
their
is
skulls
one.
and shit.
No, hell
Now-
no, that ain't right.
That's
But he
what I'm
still
saying.
got strength of a man.
That's fucked
Right.
up.
Now, not to be judgmental,
Mhm.
this is just me.
Yeah.
A man is still gonna be a man,
Yeah.
regardless if you put a dress on him
Mhm.
or put some pants on her.
Right.
True
At
that.
the end of the day, you cannot strip somebody from their natural identity.
Yes, ma'am.
You can never
Or an
do that.
ability.
No.
It doesn't matter.
That's going
Bathrooms
against
or whatever,
God.
this and that. You never do that.
Nah.
That's
Sex
just a no-no.
change, any of that shit. That's going against God.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm not being judgmental,
Mhm.
but that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, to change the natural course of things.
Correct.
You know, we used to say this: God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, man.
Right.
You know the
And
story
you-
of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all. Anytime there was some
that's
shit,
what kills me.
Yeah.
If you know your Bible
yeah,
and everything,
quit playing.
it's like then you're gonna sit here and say, oh well, I was made like this, I'm still one of God's children, and you
Yeah.
go to church. Not only that,
Huh.
if the preacher been preaching for years and years and years, why do you accept this kind of stuff in your church?
right, right.
The Bible tell you men that lie with men will
Yeah.
not inherit God's
That's
kingdom.
right.
Not only that, it also tell you, I mean, well, Sodom and Gomorrah, like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
destroyed because of
Yes,
homosexuality.
sir. Yeah, man.
And it's like, what the fuck?
What side are you on?
Exactly. And you know, you
Yeah.
trying to
You
convince
tell
me.
us to live by this. You bring us here, tell
Mhm.
us to live by this book right here. All this stuff, all these rules in this book, and then now your agenda, your worldly agenda, is going against everything
that you
that
said,
you
preached.
Yeah.
preached
Exactly.
Right.
inside this
Absolutely.
And then that's even
wonderful book.
the even the penitentiary system.
Mhm.
Okay, it's like, all right, man come in, oh, we gonna rape him, we gonna take his manhood. Nigga, you still gay.
You still gay.
I don't give a fuck how you look at it. So
exactly.
Gay, faggot ass shit.
Right. And then not just that, it's like, okay, you trying to convince these niggas you top man, you still gay.
Still gay. Look. And I guess since we raw and uncut, that's what I call you like shit pussy, man. Regardless. Yeah.
Now, see, not to mention, you coming in there, bro, you doing this to somebody. If the dude not coming in there for rape or some type of heinous, retarded act, you know what I'm saying, to get on that, get what you deserve shit, get what you gave type shit.
Yeah.
These young guys, you know, the system is locking up these young guys at an alarming rate. So these little boys going in there, you know what I mean, at 16, 17, 18, if they don't get killed. Now, these guys been in there 15, 20, 30 years. If they choose to and to be on some crazy shit like that, to take somebody's manhood, which is just retarded to me, just man, unheard of. If you were doing that to another black man's son,
right?
What makes you, or any man, what makes you better than the person that's coming in there?
Right.
For the same thing, you doing the same thing, man.
But like I said,
you're destroying our culture either way. Because then you're sending these young boys on feminine,
right?
Helping them destroy the culture.
And it's like, how don't you know that? It's like, how don't you know that though, man?
You go back to God. If He say that ain't what's happening, you could beat every man on the earth. But if you still got a creator to answer to, it ain't right and the righteous structure. So, period. Any way you look at that, whatever you believe about the Bible, you know what I mean, going back to Sodom and Gomorrah, and any form of that, God was always against that far as I was. You know what I mean? Recollection. So any way you put that, man, this is, you know, it ain't supposed to be.
But see, people fall short of that now, man. It's like people can say, oh man, I give praises to God and God, man, blessing me, but they ain't putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting the work in, man. It's like as you get older, man, it's like all that bullshit. You don't have time for it no more. You know what I'm saying?
You run out of time and energy.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. I learned this. Your heart is like a cell phone battery. When you get out of bed in the morning, when you wake up, once you start putting your energy in motion, you start to decline. That's why you have to take a nap sometime throughout the day to recharge. You don't have the energy. So you can waste your energy bullshitting. That's what they say in the Shawshank Redemption. You can get busy living or get busy dying, man.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if it is, you know, God in heaven and all that, hopefully you're doing the right things. You know what I mean? What you put in, you're going to get out the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
I agree.
But it's all good, man. It's like
touched on that topic in a couple of songs briefly.
Hey, push the on button. We got a caller.
This one?
Yeah. G Spot Lounge, who's calling? I can't see, so I know you's closer to you.
There you go.
G Spot Lounge, who's calling?
It's BK from Texas.
Yo,
BK,
what's going on?
What's good?
Hey, nothing, just tuning in. I'm just catching a little bit of it. It's going in and out, but I feel what you're saying. You know, speak your truth. You know, be honest, be open. Don't let anybody close your mind to whatever you feel is right. I'm with you with the old school, new school. You know, I'm not saying the new school music is not hip or whatever. I'm from old school with Mo Thugz and stuff like that. So
right.
It's a different art form as what it is right now.
That's all.
I'm with you on that.
Yep. Appreciate it.
I feel like, you know, one side, you know what I mean, shouldn't X out the other. You know, ain't nothing new under the sun. If it wasn't for ancestors, it wouldn't be us. So what I try to do is disperse that diversion and try to be a bridge in the gap. You know what I mean? Something old, something new. It take a village to raise a child, and you know, in many forms you want to put that. I don't care if you're 105 years old. If you have a new baby born to your generation, your family, you're gonna learn something from that child. So long as you living, every day you living, you're gonna learn something new. If it's a new TV program, sports cinema, what have we. So you never stop learning, you know, far as we can see in the physical form. And you know, we were speaking on this earlier, life being eternal, and our body just being a capsule or a shell. You know what I mean? We was here before we came into a physical form. And when you leave your shell, you don't know what planet you're gonna land on, what your mission gonna be by God. So this always gonna exist and coexist. So I feel like you know, we was talking about this. Divide and conquer is the greatest trick that the devil could ever pull. You know what I mean? Without the unity of the community, you know what I mean? We can't commune and connect on certain levels. So here again, each one teach one. Everybody need each other. And the more we come to that and the quicker we come to that, the world will be a better place and wherever we go from here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I agree with you on that. And I just got in on the last part, you know, when you guys, because I'm gay. I am who I am.
Right.
You know, it's different forms of it.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, I'm not saying all of us are born this way or whatever. Some people choose this lifestyle.
Right.
You know, and it is what it is.
Right.
My thing is, you know, I have a radio show called Studdish in Dallas, Texas.
Dig.
And it's aimed at bridging the gap because in all communities there's a division.
Yes.
It's either you brown skin, light skin, or you know,
black, white.
We always divide our exactly.
Yeah.
And then in the gay community, it's like, you know, you're bisexual, transgender. We the alphabet gang. You know, you got extra letters on there.
Yeah, they subject themselves to the ridicule and then don't like it.
Right. Look.
At the end of the day, I feel like with that, I don't mind some of them. But one of the things I had on the show was talking about like, okay, now we're causing too much division. Okay, because you allow your woman to strap you, you're not a stud, so you got to go in this category. What? Are you serious? You know, I'm just like that. It's too many categories. It's too many divisions amongst us already.
Right.
And it's just like, to me, we all see me like with this topic. Some people that I know y'all bringing this up like this, they would probably be like in their feelings, angry and things like that. I don't like what they say. My thing is, let's talk about it. Let's communicate. What I don't understand or what I don't know, I'm listening to you. Okay, where that came from, or what I'm telling you. Hey, let me help you with this, and we can talk about it. That's the only way we can move forward. Either agree to disagree,
right,
or you be like, you know what, bro, you're right. I feel you on that or something.
Let me say something to you in those terms. Overall, I'm the type of person that I don't judge nobody, to each his own.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all God's children at the end of the day. So my thing is, what I respect about you said, you came out and say what you is, so it let a person know where to stand with you. Now, anything else, you always stepping your boundaries on them level of the game. You know what I mean? However, that's a disrespect fashion when you're keeping shit secret. And for some of these murders, and you know, we could talk about different things, and you know, guys go out with girls and realize until you get in the bedroom, it's a guy, and that type of thing that caused that leak, that leads to other shit. But if somebody choose to do whatever they want to do, to each his own at the end of the day. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not the guy to judge you or nobody else. So God bless your life and do what make you tick. You know what I mean? We only here one time.
And to add to that, the only thing I would say, what I feel about that is, don't make the people with this lifestyle feel bad or like they doing something wrong because they don't indulge in that lifestyle.
Right.
Everybody do what they want to do. You grown. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle. I can care less. I don't care who nobody sleep with. Him, her. I'm only concerned. Each person should only be concerned with who they sleeping with.
Correct.
That's my only concern. I don't care what the next person do behind closed doors. It's called private and personal business for a reason. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? But don't make one group of people feel bad because this is your agenda that you're pushing. Why force the agenda? Don't force your lifestyle on me and make me feel wrong.
Correct.
But then penalize me if I try to enforce my lifestyle on you.
And only issue that I have, I mean, like you said, I don't give a fuck either way. It's like people can do what the fuck they want to.
I don't care.
But the thing that I feel like is, if a person's gay, that's a sexual preference, not a lifestyle.
Not a lifestyle.
And it's a lifestyle, but it's a sexual preference.
But I'm saying
they're not a race of people.
No, right. But not only that, I mean, I don't feel that, okay, if that's what you are, then the public don't need to know that. You don't need to have flags and shit and colors and all that. But I mean, like you say, that's to each their own. Because to me, it's like, okay, if that's what you do, that's privately what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Whether you heterosexual or not.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, you know, your personal business.
From both ends, though.
But I can't look at it at both ends, though. I mean, I can only.
I mean, as far as like this. If I'm a Christian, why can't I wear my Christian on my sleeve? You know what I'm saying? If I'm a Buddhist, why I can't wear my my Buddhism?
Let me say this. Let me incorporate on that. That's the same way you can't wear a red flag in a Crip hood. and vice versa. Everybody's not down with the same thing. And more importantly, for what you speaking on, big bro, let me say this. Let me say this. Ultimately,
go ahead.
In the eyes of children, okay? You see two men kissing in broad daylight, then that little boy might get a twisted conception of life and reproduction.
Right.
Two men cannot reproduce and two women can't reproduce. So whatever question you got about God, when I say Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, if it wasn't for that theory, we wouldn't be here as a human race because we couldn't reproduce.
Right.
And that thought and that psychic.
I think that's where the confusion comes in.
What's confused about making a baby and two women can't make one and a man two men?
It's not. See, you seeing it as procreation. You seeing it as this is what it is.
I'm seeing it as populating the planet.
I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right for a little boy to see, certain movies on TV.
Hey, cuz.
I mean, that goes for heterosexual, homosexual. It don't matter to me. See, I don't have no hypocrisy down the line. It goes for everybody.
Hey, cuz.
My child should be sitting up there watching, pornographic material at the age of 6 or 7, but some people see it as okay.
Hey, cuz. Hey.
Tell me if I'm lying.
Hey, cuz. You know what? We just gonna end it like this. You right. Okay. All right, we about to get ready to go to commercial break. So, I mean, you could catch the show or you could call back later.
Oh, we'll do. We have more to talk about.
No, dog. Right. That had to be offline, man. This show ain't about that.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if you got, you could send us your information and we might could talk on your show, but no, we ain't finna run the whole show out like that, cuz.
No, I'm not talking about running the whole show.
All right. Well, you could just hit us back, man. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
Finna go somewhere else, man. Hold up, this is simple science right here.
But see,
man.
and I can't talk like that because that start to piss me off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you definitely have to hold your composure.
No, because it's like he's trying to throw it off on us.
Don't push that shit off on me. And my thing is, I don't give a fuck what you do, who you do it with, or how you do it.
Over there.
Right, exactly.
Right,
but don't try to get me to believe in the shit.
No, I'm not with that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I agree.
And that be my only problem. You know what I'm saying? The way the system is set up now, they trying to force that lifestyle.
Gay marriage,
right? On the heterosexual.
I don't know about y'all, but
you speak up for
I need a fucking break, and I need to get me some refill on my medicine.
Earl, take us a break, Earl.
Hey, Earl, take us to a break before we have to whoop some ass.
For real. I'm trying to calm down the brother.
Just stay up out my lane. 100,000 if you ain't got it, then I'm out your range. Yeah. And you know they hating on the kid. No shit to me, I spend a million just to say I did it. And I can teach you how to stunt, just tell me if you did it. We hit the mall, up them chicks is handing over digits. And yeah, they feeling my style, my swag is insane. A lot of money in my pocket, I ain't talking change. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. Another level. I'm on money and music. I got it, I would never lose it. Them chicks, you know I'm choosing. No love, no. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. Oh, another level. I'm on money and music. I got it, I would never lose it. Chicks, you know I'm choosing. No love, no. I'm on level. I'm on grind and hustle. Level. I'm on grind and hustle. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. A whole nother level. I'm on money and music. I got it. I would never lose it. Them chicks, you know I'm choosing. No love, no. Yeah.
when I wanna fuck you. Like, hey, young love, I got this feeling that I never had before. You got me like, young love, young love. Hey, young love, young love, young love, young love. No other shorty can set up when I wanna fuck you. Hey,
Hey, how you doing there, Miss Shawty?
Here comes up the heat, back again and pull up on my one while I bust weak. While they scoping, bobbing head to the buck. Already, you know me. Nigga Twan. What's up, Twan? It's your boy, Young Bleed. Giving y'all what the people need. You know me.
Now let's get it. Now let's get it. Trump. Yeah, we ride through. Old school. Old gold true. Street niggas, yeah, we pay. Self-government. We make our own. Big truck. Yeah, we ride through. Old school. Old gold true. Street niggas, yeah, we pay. Self-government. We make our own. Big block, heavy Chevy, small block, nothing petty. You wanna bet, bet. Line up, pray you ready. Two wheels, red line, bad bitch, big behind. Sheep out things with lanes, leave you far behind. Jason tail, having dead time. New shoes, old school. Plenty hate, get them to do. These niggas plugs, so we can't lose. Shot City, we know we lose. True players, out the paper. No time, so you hate. But if you welcome us, then we gon' take. Real niggas, never. Big trucks, yeah, we ride through. Old school, old gold true. Street niggas, yeah, we pay through. Self-government, we make our own. Big trucks, yeah, we ride through. Old school, old gold true. Street niggas, yeah, we pay through. Self-government, we make our own.
I'm from the muddy quarters, up the Chi-Town. You hear me howling wolf? Yeah, I'ma ride down. Oh, shit, Chevy heavy, I'ma like it's my time. The Black Panther Lula, we on the rise now. But he's ducking fees out on the mile now. West side, south side, sister road, we ride, climb. I'm in the big truck, that's how we ride around. We making big bucks and going live now. Alligator shoes on my fucking feet. Don't wanna see more pimpin', I'm a fucking beast. Yeah, that's my friend Twan. He comes up the heat, pass in and pull up on my ones while I bust weak. While they scoping, bobbing head to the fucking beat. Yeah, chest and better James Cat coming up the street. Walking with the doors off, toe tapping the concrete. Louisiana, little country boy, make it come.
Big trucks, yeah, we ride through. Old school, old gold true. Street niggas, yeah, we pay through. Self-government, we make our own. Big trucks, yeah, we ride through. Old school, old gold true. Street niggas, yeah, we pay through. Self-government, we make our own. Big rims, low lights, summer nights, out of sight. Custom bag on them HD. She wanna ride, say please. Four-wheelers, Can-Am, slingshots, but this KZ, that's that cow. Yeah, I ride the grand. When I hit the land, they say I'm the man. Chi-City, North Philly, Delaware, Wilmington City, A-Town, yeah, them boys get out. But NY, still claim the crown. California, LA, sunny day, come out and play. B-Boy, I'm talking DC, MIA, North and South, Big trucks, yeah, we ride through.
Yeah. Slam on the track. Catch me in the track. Yeah, I'm straight up the
Counting up my cheese. I think some dough missing, call up all the G's. Now we all gotta go fishing. I don't want to get the jumper to conclusions. Ain't no telling who got me. It's an optical illusion. I should line everybody up and let them bangers off.
Or do it like overseas and cut motherfuckers' fingers off.
You know I keep a trap full of killers. Case we stick up, man, go. We gon' get the back and let them niggas. I went to the stash spot. Look under the mattresses, got an extra A4P inside one of those packages. Yeah, I'm admitting it. Sometimes I tweak, cause I've been down with this dispensary for a couple of weeks. And I can get you that good too, blue dream and that purple. I be having the best shit from Inglewood to the Circle. And that's word to my mama, man. Y'all don't want no drama, man. Like the bad guy, trap out, fa la 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 la, bubble gang. My niggas put Inglewood on the map. We was tipping before niggas was saying trap. Nigga, I'm straight out the trap. You got a problem with me, I ain't hard to find. You know where the fuck I be, you can catch me in the trap. Waiting on this bubble up. Put it out up on the streets and make my money double up. Yeah, cause all my niggas trapped out. You ain't on what I'm on. You can straight up walk away from my trap. Yeah, I'm straight out the trap. You can catch me in the trap. Yeah, I'm straight out the trap. You can catch me in the mood at the area. Table started turning. Niggas tried to pull it, that's why Kovac still burning. I'm the ambassador, nigga. Raised by the bosses, mopping through fresh with $30,000 crossing, smelling like Henny and Kush. My neighbors never call the coppers. We got pockets full of money, and our risk game is proper. We be laughing at you niggas, cause y'all niggas some fools. Y'all some flunkies taking orders. We making our own rules. Y'all can't fuck with Doug. I remember folks in them snap, had to send the board members to come and get us. Don't even look at me like shit strange. Stay up here, my niggas do they bids. Come on, ain't shit changed. We don't have them type of problems when we get changed. Y'all some shit stains. Y'all niggas gon' get up and probably get changed. Y'all ain't even worth talking about, folks. That's that tumbleweed. I don't even be hearing about y'all. My name buzzing like a bumblebee. My niggas put Inglewood on the map. We was tipping before niggas was saying trap. Nigga, I'm straight out the trap. You got a problem with me, I ain't hard to find. You know where the fuck I be, you can catch me in the trap. Waiting on this bubble up. Put it out up on the streets and make my money double up. Yeah, cause all my niggas trapped out. You ain't on what I'm on. You can stay the fuck away from my trap. Yeah, I'm straight out the trap. You can catch me in the trap. Yeah, I'm straight out the trap. You can catch me in the.
Walnut gang, big B's, big Jets, X kills, pop a lot of on wild. I'm so fucking happy, man. Let's get it. Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna do with that, man. Let's get it. Fofo shit. X gang, B gang, X gang. Let's get it. BX gang. Let's get it.
100 bands, hunters got so many hundreds, it turned to 100 bands. We pull on your block, let off shots, and then watch your whole crew do the running, man. I think you flogging, I think you stunting, no, I think you fronting, man. I keep counting commas, I keep getting dollars, this money keep coming in. Pull up on your bitch, fuck, then I come bring her back. We got so much fucking Sprite, we might as well put some lean in that. I feel like I'm Devin Hester, I catch it, you know I'ma bring it back. And I keep on getting cake, hey, bitch, I'm off the zoo. Who the fuck is you? I got so much dough, but I don't buy no trues. I don't buy no shoes. I buy me a gram and turn that to a few. They think I'm a fool. Little bitch in my telly, she ain't go for you, but she did the crew. Got racks in my pelly, my Benjamin's blue. Got some green ones too. I'm rolling off flats and them bitches was blue. Pop the green one too. She can't get no dough, she just get dick and goose. The ops want a truce. If she let me hit, I'ma fuck her shit loose and then tell her deuce. I'm still on probation, they won't let me loose, so I'm smoking deuce. But pass me the dope, I be smoking that too.
I be so confused. I got chillin' with me, he killing shit too. They think he was Zoo, but he off L Block, they be drilling shit too. He on papers too. My niggas is killers, my bitches is too. She thinks she a dude. I remember when CPD took my new lot, so I went and bought two. That bitch was so nice, had no doors in the back. It only had two. I remember having all these hoes on my back. Now it's like two. So no love for a bitch, all my love in this loot. Me and that shit in cahoots. My niggas pull up and shoot. I don't got you, I get money off pills. And that's on the real. So my what's the deal? Is you go let me drill, or you go do this drill? Mag just gave them crackers like 10 years in a cell for a nigga that squeal. Even lost the appeal, that shit had me like ill. I hate niggas that tell. Nigga, and you can't even make bail. That shit crazy as hell, drop a 4 in a Sprite. I do that every night. Got me lazy as hell, call my Nina Safina. That's my baby for real. She gon' aim at your grill, I'ma squeeze on her pussy. Now we banging for real. I be banging for real, I be ballin' like chemo. And my plug Filipino, and he only takes Finos. That shit made me sick. Like Larissa Youngsino. I go harder than before my wrist costs a brick. And my cock costs like 3 more. ZOO than my peoples, they don't be for shit. Bro, your life can get repoed. Erase you like a typo, and that's on the Bible. And we don't use no rifles. Just 40s with 30s come and do you dirty. Bro, you go get buried. Your ma go be worried, but that's what you get. Cause you ain't with the shits. And you ain't doing hits and you ain't got no bricks. Why you buying this shit? Buying the shit. Now we pricing that shit. I get high off that shit. But my brothers gon' dip. And we gon' stick to the script like we don't know shit. We was in Beamers and Steamers, and when we pulled up, all them boys got the running, man. Everybody got mad, so wondering who the fuck was the gunning, man. I think I'm ballin', I think I'm paid, cause I'm getting money, man. All these niggas be bitches, my bitches like niggas, they shoot like Joanna, man. I just hit for 9 birds, I split it with my man. Pull up, we stir, bullets pop out of that minivan. I'm so fresh like I'm detergent, you smell tired in my Trilligen. And I keep on getting cake. Why? Bitch. Yo, why? Oh shit, a lot of money over here, bitch. Let's get it. He get it.
Now let the ghetto pray. And hear the angels say, we on the brink of extinction. Turn on your TV, watch the news, whatever your favorite channel you choose. They showing people be acting like fools. From the everyday Joes to the who's who. We got Shorty popping pistols, man. No snooze, they missing everything they shooting at. No clues, getting nothing. There's some people, man, no rules. So all the signs indicate we lose. It's time to make a change, man. We gotta stop and use our brains, man. We gotta do some different things, man. Cause we ain't causing nothing but pain, man. You gotta get it how you live, huh? Now how long you think that is, huh? Now you living on the run, huh? Cause now you scared of doing time, huh? Now let the ghetto get away. Let the ghetto get away. And hear the angels say, we on the brink of extinction. So that is young, foolish, later the crook. Because of no apparent reason, someone's like we took now. No need to see 12, but they gon' get in the book. And for the next 25, we be official on hook. These little girls need to spit. These young dudes playing with shit. Poppin' pills getting sick. See how the roads just switch. What happened to win? We got to work together. Watch our sins. Tripping out the break rules we sometimes bend. When we break the rules, it's the devil that grins. Just remember, y'all, money be the roots of all evil. The idle mind of the devil's playground. Let's get lit and get and hear the angels say, now let the ghetto pray. Hear the angels say, we on the brink of extinction. And don't trip, cause I ain't no better than you. I'm feeling my human. I made mistakes too. I made it do what it did and do what it do. Trust me, John, one of the best of boot.
See you bring it from the street straight to you. You can't handle the truth. Well, what you gonna do? Because it is what it is. Hear what I say, young fool. Put down them tools. Put down them tools. It's structure out here. Take your rules. We supposed to be strong black men and big black women. No, this is not a game. No, this is not a school. I see the big picture. I'm on the roof. You still running around here like your name was Goose. People, we can do this. I'm living proof. I'm just there to stand and tell us the truth. We gotta go back in the drawing board. Now let me get
Yo, what's up? Hey, back in the G spot. We got even more niggas in here.
It's getting thick. It's a party.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know, it's like, man, and when you say party, it's like anxious. They wanting to roll up. Motherfuckers want to walk out of here in mid-interview and pour drinks and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Hey, but but this is classic G spot, man. And it's like, this is just a small crowd. Because before, you know, it'd be like niggas everywhere. And Earl be like, man, you got to get your little gang out of here. You know what I'm saying? You in here gang banging. It's supposed to be a radio show.
Earl ain't having it. He's like, man, he ain't with the shits, man. Come and do what you do and get the fuck on.
Right.
Earl ain't got time.
Earl say, not today. Not today.
Play with nobody.
Yeah,
Ain't taking no shit.
And we gotta be careful because you know in a minute he gonna do the little helicopter.
Yeah,
like, come on.
wrap it up.
You know
Like,
what I'm
yeah, that's
saying?
it.
Look, he got
Earl,
a
that's
red
bad
light
when they
down.
know. That's bad when they know Earl.
He's like, wrap it up.
David Chappelle with
The
that
flashing
rap
triangle. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
We got the flashing triangle back there. Like, get y'all ass out of here. You see that? You know, goddamn, it's time to go.
Hey man,
You ain't gotta go home, but you know,
get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out
And then look here, tell me, you know what? You gotta go, but you leave these goddamn sandwiches. Hey man, man, y'all introduce yourselves that just came in.
Dirty Low, West Side Chicago. Yo, it's your boy XI from the South Side of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Smokey Da Bandit. Haters can't stand it. Represent the South Side of Chicago, Walktown, and No Go. We up in here. We doing the thing, man.
That's what's up.
Hey.
That's what's up. And Smoke,
love
man,
in
look,
the
it's like I've seen you too. You been every motherfucking where, doing your thing.
Grinding, man.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
I mean, I remember when you was like, when you ain't even had your braids, man.
Man, chopped off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
dang, yeah.
that was like back then. It's like, man, you gonna came a long way, man. You represent well. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I embrace everybody that's out here doing their thing, but certain people that how could I say it, prove to do their thing, I got their back all the way.
Yeah, you been holding me down, man.
That's
for
what I'm
real.
saying.
That's
You know, and it's
love.
like a lot of people, man, it's like
Came out to a couple shows and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, showing real
Mhm.
support. You don't just talk
True.
about it, he come out. Yeah.
Hey man, why you a cameraman? You a cameraman? No. Oh well, we trying to figure out what you're doing here, man.
He making sure he trying to get everybody.
Right.
Everybody live here. This is the time.
Let me work my phone too.
Right.
This is the time.
Hey, so hey bro, so what do you do? Let people know what you do, man.
I rap, you know, spit, you know what I'm saying? I produce, sing. Man, I do everything, you know, on life.
Hey, how long you been doing this?
For a long time, Joe. Like about 20 something. Yeah.
So, like, are you almost where you want to be?
I mean, we got some grinding to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people sleep on us, so you know, the music that we put out is not getting the attention that it deserves.
Right.
So, but it's definitely hot.
So you do, let me ask you this: do you got your publishing?
Yeah.
Copyrights? Oh, you are good then.
Everything. So you know what I'm saying? We got everything what we need, but it's hard to get to the people.
Yeah, you know, and the thing is too, man, is you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's like depends on who you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people is jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they'll say they like your shit, but the thing is they won't like it.
Right.
Or if they like it, they just hit like and won't even listen to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So That's a big part of it too. And like I said, you go outside of Chicago, guaranteed you'll get motherfuckers to back you up. Guaranteed.
True. You know, it's like I never wanted to leave Chicago to do this shit because I feel that if I could conquer home, you know what I'm saying, everything else is rap.
But how if everything works working against you?
I know, but it's a challenge.
I feel like you right. Like I had that mentality for a while, but once I stepped out of my comfort zone and started traveling the world, they show you more love than your hometown because they don't know you. You something new. It's like when you go out of town kicking it on a family vacation or something. Where you from? I'm from Chicago. Oh, they on your dick all hard because they don't know you. You new fresh meat. You know, the people from your own background, they don't want to see you coming up because they feel like, you know, I know him. He ain't about shit. You know, I know him already. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get they support head on because they got doubts because they feel like, you know, nigga, you doing the same thing everybody else doing, and I know you, nigga. I ain't finna show you no support until they see you do. Like for me, for instance, I'll be traveling with Bone. No, when I promote my music by myself, hometown. When I promote my music by myself, they you know, we got tools and fuels. Like, oh, okay, I see you, Smokey, I see you. Soon as I'm with Bone, oh, hey, nigga, hey, can we come to win the next show? Can we come to the show? You know, so it's all about seeing the believing type.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel about it.
That's it. All the side, all the mind.
Hey,
got something to say, bro?
So what you do, man? You sing, rap?
I do it all, man. I rap, sing, ghostwrite, work with a lot of different producers, man, bro. I mean, I do it all, man. I ain't really got no limits.
That's what's up. How long you been doing it?
I've been doing it. I want to say about 20 years now.
20 years?
Yeah, for a long time.
Okay, that's what's up.
20 years
old. Right.
Hey, that's the best part, man. You know, you keep it secret. You know, black don't crack.
Hey,
true.
So he been doing it 20 years, and he what? 24?
Right.
4 years old, yeah, been cracking ever since 4 years old.
Hey, we got a call.
Yo.
G Spot Lounge. Who calling?
Yo.
K Dub, what's up?
Sound familiar? What's up, love?
What's going on?
Family.
It's your boy K Dub, the ambassador, you know.
What's going on?
You know, my man, I see y'all out there looking good, you know.
What's
yes,
up,
sir?
What up, G?
You know, much, man.
So what's
up in that boy? Got bleeding that boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
What's up, family?
We in here. We in here.
Yes, indeed.
Where you at? You supposed to be in here.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I'm mad at you, G. We finna fight.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you was supposed to be up here, man, but I'm hearing
Sound
that
like trouble, nigga.
Hey,
He already know what I'm talking
Everybody on him.
Hey,
on your helmet up here, man.
hey, you supposed to been up here, man, but I'm hearing that you too good for this show to come through here. That's what I heard.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, man, look. Hey,
You know, I ain't never too good for the show, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that.
No, man,
You
look,
never
dog,
scared.
you always good, man. Hey, and I like that sweater that you got bleed, man. I need one.
Super dope.
I told you, man.
All right,
Boku
yeah, I
bag.
definitely need one, man.
Team Bad Guy, what's happening?
Yes, there's too many of us on. My shit just kicked off.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Hey,
Day
so-
one, they want.
So what's been going on with you, man? The new projects?
Man, new projects still coming in. So much stuff going on, man. I'm trying to put my hand in all avenues.
Yeah.
Hey, I see.
Oh,
And
got a lot of avenues.
hey, you know what? I seen avenues that you was touching that ain't nobody even touched on yet.
I know, man. I'm not
Yeah.
really good.
Hey, you talk about that kaboom, G?
Disclosing yet.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kaboom, G?
The K-Paul.
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 Right.
Oh, the Kapow.
The Kapow.
That's what I'm talking about.
The fucking Kapow.
Some of the finest vines, you know.
Right.
Hey, I'm right behind you on that one.
I'm trying to catch up with y'all, man. I'm
Hey,
trying to
man,
come
hey,
along
and
with
I'm almost ready for another joint, cause man, I gonna wore that Trap House out. I damn near could say that shit backwards.
A joint or a joint? I mean, which one you talking about? Yeah,
I
joint or a joint.
got you. I just was calling to show love, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
see all my homies in one room and I ain't there.
Yes, sir. On God.
Hey, we got to get you on the next one, man.
All day.
Yeah, man. I'm checking y'all out, man. Y'all looking good. Don't worry, I'm gonna make the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Absolutely.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling in, but before you get out of here, man, why don't you shout out your social media so people can find you and follow you?
Oh yeah, you know, keeping it regular. You know, they trying to, you know, you can find me on Facebook under Kevin Army, government business name. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody know K-Dub now, ambassador, man. Chris Inglewood, ambassador of the Go International. You know, thanks for that church. But
Team Bad Guy.
Say, man, I love y'all guys, man. All y'all, man. Keep
We love you
y'all
too.
thing, man.
Team Bad Guy, man. What's up?
Smoke, I was looking for you, man. I ain't even see you, man. Everybody saw Smoke but me.
I'm putting a matchstick on you.
He say he gonna put a matchstick on you. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna let y'all finish our show, man. You know, I'm like, you know, I got you on that too. You know, to see what's up with the guy.
Yes, sir. It's all good, man. We'll get to you next time.
Much love, family.
Yes, sir.
Man, I love y'all dudes, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man.
Okay, my man.
One.
Hey, yeah, give him the mic, man. You know that little video that you sent me, right? Where y'all like jacking somebody and
Oh yeah, that's the hell video.
yeah. So you like doing that, don't you?
What?
Taking people money and shit.
Nah, man.
And
you know,
and destroying people's property.
no, I like to do the opposite.
No, you robbed me back to back.
You
robbed me back to back.
Oh Lord.
Hey man, you made me quit, man. Yeah, you made me quit.
What was
man.
the name of it? What's the name of the game?
That Thug Life.
Hey, we used to play Thug Life, man. It's a video game. It's a game on Facebook. And man, it's like every time I build my shit, this motherfucker was robbing me, man.
Hey, he was number one. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come to. I gotta get that number one. You know.
Hey man, but
yeah,
man, you know it's good to see everybody here, man. It's everybody, you know, because I feel like, you know, we all made it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, with Bleed, you know, with you Smoke, Twan, you doing your thing. I mean, you know, you brothers doing y'all's thing, and it's like, as far as even me, my show, you know, it's got to a point to where, you know, it's not. How could I say it? When you new to this, you excited.
Yeah.
You dealing with any and everything.
Yeah, Christmas time.
Right. So once you get to another level, it's like, man, I ain't got time to deal with this bullshit. And especially when you're spending your own money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's like,
money.
And this is good, man. This is almost like a round table to like, man, we done made it to the top.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about being in the conference of the right people and the good vibes
Mm-hmm.
and everybody on the up and up. You can't help but go up. And so you hang with 9 negative motherfuckers, guess what you gonna be the 10th one? 9 broke motherfuckers, guess what you gonna be?
You know, do your phone got a microphone on it?
No.
Oh,
look,
because I was just saying.
I mean, you look. Normally, look, when Doug made this for me yesterday, I normally keep a referee whistle around my neck and a yellow flag in my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm out of bounds, man. You know, 5-yard penalty. Let's go.
Good comeback.
Hey,
Good
you know
comeback.
what? And the thing is, man, it's no hostility.
Nah.
You know, cause some niggas come in here, man. It's like, man, woo. You know, it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I didn't do shit to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't got shit to do with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Puffing like a dragon.
Right.
Man,
and yeah. So, hey, now, how many videos y'all have?
Well, together, this the first video that we had and came together and shot.
So, how long have y'all like rapped together?
We've been rocking for like about 10 years.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
That's what's
But we ran into each other prior to that, man. We used to run with Soldiers at War.
Yeah.
So we ran with them. We crossed paths a couple times, but we didn't lock in until like.
Right.
We crossed paths a couple times, but we never locked in until we like actually went to the studio.
Right.
And to be honest with you, like I was like, man, this nigga arrogant ass nigga. Like, you know, he real quiet, and I couldn't really read him like that.
Yeah.
That's how that nigga is.
Yeah, so we reading each other, and I'm sitting there like, man, I know what I could do, man. I'm trying to see what he can do. And then it's just like we start going on the road together, and we just really locked in, and the way we ride, man, it's like that's my big bro.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Beautiful.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
And you know, and it's like certain people, man. It's starting to get to where I cut a lot of people off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I only deal with certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, my patience is short.
Man.
Motherfucker talking, it's like, dude, you talking too much, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit moving. You know, I mean, that's just how it is.
The hardest part about this.
And you know what? Part. Speaking of that, it was a motherfucker that was supposed to be on the show tonight.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker give me all this flack about his name spelled wrong. I was gonna change it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
But then he's telling me all this extra shit, man. It's like, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? You ain't even got to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? You keep rocking how you fucking rock.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if you tell me, hey man, my shit spelled wrong, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But when you start doing that extra talking, no man, come on, my
like,
ears shut down.
It ain't where you're from, it's how you come, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit, you ain't even tell me.
I didn't care. It was Smoke. It said Smoke Da Bandit. Like, it's still me. Shit.
The Bandit. What's supposed to say? Smokey. Oh, with a Y. Yeah. Oh well, shit. You smoke. You smoke the Bandit.
You know the big picture. You gonna represent yourself and you here.
There you go.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Yes, sir.
Since you always smoking, I'm gonna start calling you Chimney the Bandit.
Nigga say chimney, nigga. Yeah, no. Yes, sir.
I mean, the way I look at it, like, it's just about support. Like when y'all was speaking on it earlier, man, that's why I stand by support the grind, not just the success. And it's just like the more music you put out, it just seemed like it only takes one person. It only takes that one person to share it to really lock in and get in tune.
Mm-hmm.
So when we did that Hell video, we really locked in on what's a never ending cycle in the city. It don't matter where you from, it's a never ending cycle. Jealousy, envy, all of these different things. But then you gotta remember that when a person going through a situation, they thinking irrational. Mm-hmm. So when we did that video, we thought irrational.
Yeah.
We tried to go to the dude. We tried to get help. He blew us off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's the next step? We want what he got. We tried to go to him legit and get it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give it, so we had to take it.
Yeah.
But we took it thinking irrational, thinking that it was going. We got to live in that one. We got to live in that moment because as you see in that video, it was short lived.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
And you know what's funny is the dude when y'all went to the car and told him to get out. He didn't do no resisting nothing. He was like, okay, fuck it, y'all took my car.
He was lacking though,
right?
You saying he was lacking.
He got out like it wasn't. He was like, okay, y'all niggas caught me.
He was lacking.
You know
He was arguing with his female. I mean,
Right.
that's the weakness, man. Either when you counting money or you distracted. And we caught on when he was distracted.
Right.
And that's how we had to up on him. What could he have done? But see, we didn't kill him.
Right.
He came back and retaliated differently than we did.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to live in that high life, live in that moment.
Yeah.
And it was just short lived.
Right.
And I think that's the problem with the city all over, man. People, the violence is to a high level because of what you got. Instead of asking how you get it or can you tell me how to get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You just got that irrational thought of I'm gonna just take this shit.
Yeah, for today, but if tomorrow come cool. Shouts out to ghetto boy Willie D, man. You know what I mean?
right.
Straight up.
Now, how do y'all feel? I mean, in the presence of these guys.
Man, like shit, we in the presence of that motherfuckers trying to do it like we doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
I like he been doing his he been doing his thing since how long? In the 90s, right?
83. I'm 36 years out the crate, man. This
Oh, yeah,
year.
that's tough.
Yeah,
That's
it's 9 years old.
That's
Yeah.
heavy.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yeah, you know, take one to recognize one, but you know, I started just like y'all. I'm 2 turntables, the microphone, back room, beat street breaking.
Yeah.
As a kid.
See,
Yeah.
On the real.
me and Twan is a different goat because we like to eat.
Okay. Yo. Look, I was telling Twan, look, this earlier. Look, I say hang with big girls and big boys, they show you where the food at, man.
Right.
I'm skinny nigga, so yeah.
Hey, I don't know about big girls, man. You can't pick them motherfuckers up.
I mean, you miss what I said. If
You leave them big
what
girls
you're trying to
alone.
eat, you dig? They know where the food at.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Keep you warm in the wintertime.
There you go.
Y'all like me.
Hey, so what about you saying the wintertime? So what about the summertime? What you do then?
I'm gonna stay out of that all together. I'm not even.
You said we could ask you about anything. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. You say you ain't sugarcoat nothing.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna leave the big girls alone.
You gonna leave them alone?
I'm gonna leave them alone for now.
No, not today.
I'm gonna give them a pass today.
Why today?
Y'all had me drinking shit. I don't know the drink, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You know what? When you came through this door, you were sick. That's a medication. That's a herb. That's an herb. And see, he got the different herbs.
Yeah. That's a little mental.
I got a list. I got a view on my live. She said, watch them big girl jokes, but she call in and flame y'all ass.
Call in. Tell her, hey, joking.
See? It wasn't me, baby.
Don't be rude now. Don't be rude.
Well, that was a big girl compliment.
All women are beautiful. All women are beautiful.
Let's change it around.
Okay.
I know some cool big girls.
All women are beautiful. Get that together. All women are beautiful. Everybody have their preference.
Send them a pic.
Hey, hey, she say all women are beautiful. That's true.
They are. All women are
now the
beautiful.
ugly ones are beautiful too. That's Ray Charles.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me say this. Even Ray Charles, man. Remember on the movie Ray had a little tick.
Hey,
why I say Ray Charles? Because Stevie Wonder don't give a fuck. You see his mustache and his hairline? He don't care.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man. God damn.
Hey, leave Stevie alone, man. He's the last one left.
It's not the size of the woman. It's just not the size of the woman. So lay off of it. It's not the size.
Look, this is what I said, man. Look, when I mentioned it, if she listened to me right, look, I'm telling them,
ladies,
look,
I'm telling you
look, I ain't talking about the size of the heart on some real shit. You know what I mean? To each his own. You know, some beautiful big women. If you got a heart of gold, you keep yourself. It don't matter.
I'm defending you,
You
ladies.
know what I mean? So you know, I know some cool big girls.
Now it's a difference between thick girls and big girls. But now when you got reverse Ninja Turtles with the shells in the front, that's a problem.
Oh man.
Whoa. There's some ugly motherfuckers out here, and there's some ugly bras out here too.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
Ladies, don't get
call it what the
offended.
fuck it is.
Don't
There's
get
some ugly
offended, ladies.
motherfuckers walking around this earth, man.
Look, it's some pretty ugly motherfuckers too.
Yeah,
pretty on the outside, but got a heart like a damn Tyrannosaurus. Yeah,
just not for me.
Right, just not for me.
Correct.
Right, it's somebody for everybody.
But that's my point.
And
Just not for me.
what make it so bad? The ugly bras be trying to charge $40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear what I said here
It's
again?
like,
Let me
what the
rewind and
Hey,
take.
that saying is, if you're charging the
I'ma
fee,
leave that
you ain't
alone.
for me.
Right. You hear what I said in the beginning? The whole key is about your heart.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Some of the prettiest and beautiful motherfuckers in the world got their head in the ugly inside.
It ain't even
You see what I'm saying?
I don't, man. When it comes down to the
Right.
at the same time, when it comes down to the beautiful women, man, I don't really think those women they see themselves the way we see them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, what Cat Williams said, I don't care if your toenail polish pink, purple, yellow. We ain't tripping on all that shit y'all tripping on. You can tell a woman, and no disrespect to women, you beautiful, I love you just how you is.
Yeah.
But if you ain't her aim, she putting on the high shows for the next dude, she Instagramming or whatever, she ain't satisfied.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And you can't make a person. Yeah, everybody got their own
And
insecurity.
then you have some big girls. I ain't got nothing against big girls. Oh, I'm not that big. It's like you're not that big. I can put a saddle on your back and ride you down the street.
Man.
They got confidence.
That's what I was just about to say, G. It's a lot of big girls and a lot of big guys that be overconfident. Like
man.
You can't tell them nothing. They bold. They will holler at you.
And some big
You know what
chicks,
I'm
they
saying?
have like these black marks. Oh, that's my makeup. What kind of makeup is that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this.
Hey,
look here.
It's somebody for
Hey,
everybody.
look here.
Yo.
You big bitch.
Oh my gosh.
If you're over 250, do not wear spandex. They're not for you.
They ain't for you.
Maybe she's a
They're not for
superhero.
Just because you get to wear.
It depends on the shape. See, some of them got nice shapes. You know, see, some of them be saying they BBWs. You know what I'm saying? But some of them is BMWs. You know what I'm saying? Meaning the body made wrong.
What do the hey, we just talking shit though.
These comments belong to these guys who said them, and to those guys alone.
This is their truth. This is their truth.
Not reflect.
We bullshit.
It's big niggas the same way.
Exactly.
This the whole point to it all. Beautiful people, man. You see what I'm saying? We was talking a lot earlier. We come out of conversation. We was talking spirit, you know, more than the physical. So we are how God made you. What I don't respect, and I ain't gonna say I don't respect it. You do what you gotta do. But when you changing your physicality, appearance, and putting different shit in your body that God ain't putting that by, you're gonna have a problem in life. You causing yourself problem. Man, you had those insecurities, you're not happy how God made you. So beautiful people that's out here striving to do righteous things and be positive. That's what it's all about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We sitting here bashing people, man, but we just having fun.
Don't
y'all take this shit personally.
This is barbershop talk.
Right. This is an ignorant ass radio show tonight.
Right. This is the G Spot Lounge. You feel me? Freaky diggy everything.
We finna.
Hey, don't act like you ain't slept with a big girl before, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody girls.
Quick break so we could get a quick
They're
shot.
not called. They're called plus size women.
Not all of them.
Big.
Not all of them.
We know you guys speak up and sugarcoat it for your girls.
Yeah,
we do for
Nori, look, I'm trying to get on the drink champs, man. I'm empty over here, man. Let's keep it cracking, man. G-Spot Lounge,
That
man.
was the fuck wrong. That's why we in here talking
Welcome
shit.
to the G Spot Lounge. Freaky diggy.
How you do that there? New Orleans, Baton Rouge. How you do that there? Lafayette, Big Charles. How you do that there? Shreveport, Mississippi. How you do that there? Alabama, Atlanta. How you do that there? Florida, Arkansas. How you do?
My nigga, my nerve fresh off the curb. Jelly, China preserve. Nothing but cause them all young niggas still dying. Alibaba. Nigga, what? The Channing happy nigga named Young Bleed Party Young. In the jungle where the me and mama for months and days tripping off the drunk black fella behind and telling them why I'ma never say die. See it in my eyes and niggas say I fly like an eagle and see no evil eye. And I ain't for this hit. This shit I'm belling in the dope supernatural. Wicked y'all niggas stop with me though. But see how they running everything on the cool, but they know I'm finna act a fool. Niggas holla how you do that dick.
Mother story on how you nigga, we don't care.
I hear they holla how you do that dick.
DC, Valley, nigga, we don't care.
Niggas holla how you do that dick.
California, nigga, we don't care. We in these streets, anything goes. My cousin in the pen hitting and I ain't getting swole. Send me a letter saying, please get your paper. Don't trust these hoes, these niggas here to take it. Other than the hat, don't bring a cash. Popcorn and grits, nigga trying to get a rag. What about it? Nice stallion and slide. 20-inch bows with some candy paint to ride. Niggas put their change in the game cause we so eyes of the red cause the niggas on the Reebok, glad to see you ass DKYP, RIP to every fucking rapper in this song. Nigga, if you wild, you scream it, y'all. It ain't where you from, every nigga get rowdy. Shit get real, nigga go to real. But in the fucking ghetto, you can lose your life for a dollar.
Yeah, they holla how you do that dick.
North Carolina, South Carolina, nigga, we don't care.
Give a fuck, niggas holla how you do that dick.
Utah, we don't care.
I hear they holla how you do that dick.
Arizona, New Mexico, we don't care. It's wicked when I kick it. Wicked,
you don't hear me when I hit the door. Just hit the phone, pay the count to be the boss in this rap shit. About as wicked as it's gonna get in the industry. I be bringing the action in this musical faction. If you don't know, fool, you know about to get them gone so long. Please, mama, may I go out and be a player? Sipping on Hennessy, a million bitches want me. My nigga passed the herb, I took a toke, I'm staying true. Cause whatever he down with, I'm down with it too. So don't get full of that alcohol in the club and think you bad. Cause if y'all niggas start fucking up, somebody gon' kick your ass. Now who's that making that funky noise? It's the Lowe's that coming through with all his boys. Fucked up and let a nigga get the right place in time. So now, fools, I'm going for mine. Motherfuckers,
niggas holla how you do that day. From New York to Oklahoma, nigga, yeah. Give a fuck, niggas holla how you do that day. Illinois to Indiana, nigga, we don't care. I hear that do that day. We don't care. How we do that day. I've been through hell, yeah, I'm still here. I've been through things, I ain't too tell. Yeah, when you win, love when you fail. I dream about heaven, cause I'm living in hell. That's why I know I ain't the only one that feel this way. Working every day, just trying to get paid, just to go back broke, just to have to wait and go and get paid again. It seemed like the only way. See 100K, it's to go ahead and push that way. I'm not gonna be anybody standing in the way, just to put a little bit of food on the plate. So I'm living day to day, saving every day, just to Section 8. I'm working every single day, trying to find a way, just to put a little smile on the face. Okay, tell me what you know about living in a city full of killers, gotta walk around with it. Okay, tell me, have you ever seen a nigga take his last breath cause he took a bullet that was for you? Okay, tell me what you know about having all the money but you can't make the cash go away. Okay, tell me what you know about being paranoid, get your guts still hunches to this day. Okay, feel like I'm living in hell, yeah. Tell me what you know about drinking every day, just try and make the pain go away. I've been through hell, yeah, I'm still here. I've been through things, I ain't too tell. Yeah, when you win, when you I dream about heaven, cause I'm living in hell. That's why I'm trying to take away the pain. Drink a little more these days, blow the smoke these days, pop a couple pills these days. Trying to take away the pain. Shit a little rough these days, shit not the same. Whole family them change. We do not fuck with each other cause some people jealous the same. You know the pain, too close to home so it hurt. Rest in peace, Van Dyke, cause it was hard to see you out away in the earth. Damn, this shit hurt. On top of that, it's some other shit that I go that is humble shit, cause it's making me heartless and you don't want part of my other shit. Swear to God, nigga, I'm trying to get rich so that we can be good. Hugging my mother and kissing her, telling her she gon' be good. Seeing her struggling, that take a toll on me. You would not with me, then you cannot go with me. A better lifestyle ahead of me. I'm going through hell every day and I'm thankful for every one of y'all that pray for me. Just see them scars. Stay away from them bars, nigga. Watch out for them frauds, nigga. Better reach for them stars, nigga. I'm living in hell. I've been through hell, yeah, I'm still here. I've been through things, I ain't too tell. Yeah, when you win, love when you fail. I dream about heaven, cause I'm living in hell. That's why I drink a little more these days. Pop a couple pills these days, trying to take away the pain. Drink a little more these days, blow the smoke these days. Pop a couple pills these days, trying to take away the pain.
Yeah, blue game. Yeah.
Trophy, hey bro.
Yeah, hold up.
We got all exotics with you smoking like. I just popped the perk, it got my focus right. I don't need a wife to see my whole tonight. Don't be fucking up the wood if you can't roll it right. Get it from the back on my sofa light. I don't need a wife to be my whole tonight. Hard on these hoes, call me Dolomite. Sell a pound a day, do a show tonight. Had to step it up another level, had to chase hit a nigga like he hit mellow. Tryna play me on that snake shit, that's the type of beat that we'll never settle. And I get money when I push the pedal, I'm a fucking god, I'm a fucking pharaoh. Chopper singing like a Christmas carol, I whack a nigga, then go get some hair. Always talking that gang shit, always talking that gang shit. They should've told you that I'm hella flawed, cause now we talking my language. Summertime with the heat, foreign coops with the feet, paint tripping and it's hella wet. Same color as a creep. You a goofy, you a P, you the type of nigga get P on. I just cop your new shit to break down my weed. Follow my drip, bitch. Think you follow my drip, bitch. Turn the trap in the crop, I got chicken wings and them biscuits. Fuck it, I'ma kill everything. Yeah, the army, that's what you better bring. Y'all out here like KD, you'll switch sides just to get a ring. Fuck ball, this real life, but a lot of shit don't feel right. I jack some like Phil Mike, you might get a person that feels tight. A person, y'all be hella trippy, got a bad bitch, then the every city. I'm a rap nigga, after with me when I see him, that nigga catch a fit. I ain't talking no power, nigga, but I'm fucking Keisha in the shower, nigga. If 12 come, my dick goes, cause that Tommy next to the powder, nigga. Damn, this that goat talk. Me and the plug use cold talk. I'm sipping on that doze off. In the big Jeep with the doze off. Cheeky taking her clothes off. Jump on my dick like a pole vault. I'm all action, ain't no talking. These niggas ain't got no sauce like. We got all exotics with the smoking like. I just popped the perky, got my focus right. I don't need a wife to be my whole tonight. Don't be fucking up the wood if you can't hold it right. Back on my sofa like. I don't need a wife to be my whole tonight. Hard on these hoes, call me Dolomite. They do a show tonight.
Yo, what's up? We back in the G spot.
G spot live.
Where we talking shit about big girls. Fucking with y'all, man. I don't need y'all motherfuckers to call in and be out, we gonna kill you and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
We love the big girls. We love all.
There y'all go. That's what
that was the whole point. That was
everybody
the point. It went where it went, but that was the point.
Right.
We love the big girls. Big girls get love too.
It ain't about we actually saying you
motherfuckers
with big niggas.
Yeah, wash your ass. Like 3-2 used to say. Red and Peter, 3-2 from the convict. Wash your ass.
Snip sandwich up.
Yeah.
Man, snip your sandwich up in their sleep.
Back pockets on the sides.
Man, cut it up.
Man, listen.
Yo.
Hey, big girls gotta eat too.
Man, everybody living.
Why you think they created buffets?
You stupid.
You gonna start some more shit, man.
For little niggas to get big. Hey, they made them for little niggas to get big.
Look, I tell everybody that bigger than me, give me a few of your pounds. Let me help you out. I'm a skinny nigga. Help me out.
Bullshit. Hey, we just
He
bullshit.
just talking mess. He just talking mess. You're beautiful regardless.
Yeah.
You're beautiful regardless. We just talking mess. That's all.
Don't give a damn what we talking about up in here.
Nah, don't take it personal, man. It's all in
speaking
fun.
of big niggas, look at this dude here.
Look, I kept that to me. Look, you've been living in my head since I walked in here. With the nigga saying on Harlem Night, you 12 sandwich each. Yeah, we getting it in. It's real in the field.
Have a sandwich. You got a sandwich.
A sandwich.
Sandwich.
A sandwich just as a sandwich.
I ain't stopping.
Yeah, get in now.
What the fuck you want?
Yeah, call it what you want. That's right.
But for real though, what's next up for everyone? What's the next endeavor?
I mean, we want to pass.
All right. Next we got where we just got hit for the Do or Die show in Lyles on the 14th this month, and I was asked to that, and then they extended the invitation for Bleed. Of course, they want to Bleed. They wanted him before me. They only sent me the invitation probably because Bleed. They knew Bleed was there. I'm just talking shit.
I understand though. That's my first time seeing you perform, bro. You just bad, bro.
And
I appreciate that, love.
Then he'll be right. We're waiting on Mercedes to call in. We confirming everything, and on the 27th, my B-Day. It's the 27th of this month. We doing another.
23rd for me.
Yes, sir.
Yep, Capricorn.
Hey, you say what else you got going on?
We got another concert coming. He'll be back on the 27th. Him with Mercedes, myself, and I'm probably gonna bring out
Smokey Da Bandit.
I threw that in there real quick. Right?
I didn't know you.
We can talk about that. And bring out some other old schoolers. You know what I mean?
What about Pete? Can you bring out Master P?
Man, don't get me started. No, I'm thinking my other bro G De Niro from TRU.
Okay.
G De Niro and Tamika Diaz.
Yeah, man. There you
Bring
go.
them out. You know what I mean? Bring them out.
G De Niro original TRU. We was under C Murder and all that type of thing. Free C again. So yeah, that's our guy between New Orleans and A-Town.
Yeah, we got a joint together. Went out to Atlanta. Me, Cutboy, G De Niro, and Believe we got a joint together too. That you ain't got that yet either. That's why I was telling you. I got some stuff that you ain't got.
Okay. Rest in peace to Glennis Martin, man. From out
he's
the
singing
Detroit
the hook
area.
on the
He
joint.
sung the hook and passed away of cancer. One of my real true Detroit brothers, man. He from the group 7 Mile under Mariah Carey years ago in Detroit, man. Yeah, so that was my true guy out there in Detroit. But after we did that record, Twan mentioned that he passed away on. So rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Hey, Smoke, when you go back on tour with Bone, I want to get up there too. I'm gonna be calling Mont Bone.
What's that, Mud Bone? Yo, shouts out to Bone, man. That's my bros out this way
Biz
too,
my
man.
guy.
Yes, sir. The whole clique, man. Everybody, you know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Sloan Bone too. You know what I mean? I fuck with Bone. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I fuck with Sloan.
Do you know what's his name? Capone Bone.
I don't know him, but I know of him.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right. Well, I mean,
one of the guys though, so
True.
Shout out to him. You know,
right.
He was one of the first Chicagoans fucking with Bone. So shout out to him. He on some platinum records. You know.
Right.
Hey, he lives his dream. I'm doing mine.
That's right.
There you
That's
go.
what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got no issue with him. I don't know the man, but you know.
You want me to hook up so y'all can do y'all a cut?
If
y'all can do a cut together?
He be liking my pictures and shit on Instagram. He know who I am.
So you're not gonna do a cut with him? It's like, man, look,
if he want to pay for a feature,
see, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
man. You know what?
See, it has to be out of love, like brotherhood.
Some people
it gotta be from your heart.
Reach one, teach one.
Not everybody.
Each one, reach one.
Hey, this is my job right now. So
now when I leave here, we
it's
all have
certain people that I can rub elbows with, and certain people certain people that I do that. It's just, but certain people you got to put them in that. It's certain different strokes for different folks, bro. I can work with. I know how it is. It's certain artists that's mainstream that charge me, and certain niggas that's mainstream that don't charge me. He did the Wanna Smoke remix for me on the Love. He a legend.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? King Pimp, Skinny Pimp.
And King
on the
Skinny
Love.
Pimp, my guy too.
But
yeah, man.
T-Rock, he charged me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we know each other. We cool. But hey, I understand the game. That's his business. Now you talk about somebody, I know who he is and I know how he raps. So I'm not gonna, if he wanna do a song with me, reach out to me, then we gotta talk business. Now if I reach out to you, it's a different story. Like if I want to do a song with you, and you don't, and you somebody that hold weight, your name hold weight, then I understand if I gotta pay. But if you he got a platinum record, he could charge me, but I'm not itching to do a song with him.
Right?
You feel me?
Look,
so that's why I say I'm a charge.
I mean, that's realistic though. That's just some realistic.
I got this little show going on, everything, but when I leave out of here, do y'all know I go sleep in my car?
Look,
I don't have a home.
Thank you. You're heading in direct. Let me say this to you.
So I mean, if y'all, whatever y'all can contribute.
Look, donations. The greatest nation is donations. You know what I mean? Let me tell you some real shit. You know what I mean? Smoke. And this the truth. I tell everybody I do work with, I appreciate anybody, whether you're spending $200 or $2,000, whatever the case might be, and and the list goes on. I can talk numbers. Numbers fluctuate. But the truth is, I say every time I do it, whether I do a record with you, him, whoever, I don't take that money and put the picture frame and say, oh, this one I did a record with Twan, this one. Because the bills got to be paid.
Right.
That's right.
Everybody ain't in the Jay-Z billionaire Dr. Dre bracket. So rest in peace to MC Breed. Ain't no future in your front.
Yes,
if I don't know you on the individual purpose, you might not know I might have been starving. And when your phone call and saved my life.
Right.
Man to man, ego and pride is our worst criminal.
Oh, you better say it.
So in that sense, you don't know the connection and how God put us together, what you did to help a person, an individual, and a family. So sometimes when it's like that, I done been in position like that and being a man with you. And like, hey man, it's such and such. And if I say some of the names, hey bro, I wouldn't charge him nothing. I can't wait to do a record with him. But right now, I can't pay the studio cost and all this. If we can do this, work something out, I got you, my guy.
Exactly.
So that's how this each one.
And I feel exactly like that, the same way.
Yeah, man.
But like I said, that's some people. If I ain't itching to work with you, that's a whole nother.
The force field is a different thing.
So,
right.
I just want to say this right quick. Are y'all willing to work with me?
Man, it's a family. We working with Slide the family song. Goddamn it.
Well, I know it's a bank down the street.
Let's go. Look.
So
let's go. You got the card.
Make me turn it to the old me, man. Look. Yeah, you gonna turn me to the old me. Don't say
you
that.
Go to the bank loans. You got the card.
What you say?
You got the card for the machine. Let's go.
We good. Can I speak on that feature situation?
Go ahead.
Because there's been plenty of times where you'll reach out, where people will reach out to you and you'll work with them and do it for the strength, right? But it's a waste of your time because people just be wanting to say they got a record with you.
Yes,
they're not trying to shoot the video for the record.
I was just about to say.
They're not promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like you genuinely rock with people and do a favor. You go pay for studio time. You take the time out to write the
and they take the credit.
And they take the credit and then they sit on the record. They appear for their family members like, yo, I got a record with them.
Look, I tell everybody this. I'm not into making homeboy records. Just to say you did a record with me, let's do something with it. I'm gonna get
I was about to say.
Where the song?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna release it.
When?
I was just about to say, when you choose the way I do, when you choose to do a song with somebody, collaboration, you got to choose wisely. You don't want to choose nobody who's not out here physically doing work.
Number one.
If you're out here working, we can work. Because I know you pushing. I see you pushing yourself anyway. So if we collaborate on something, if you pushing yourself as hard as I push myself, if we collaborate and we both pushing this project together, then we win in the end, on the back end.
One
you know what I'm saying? It might not be no money on the table up front because all the money going into pushing the project. If you know the project is going to be pushed, then it's worth doing and getting the money on the back
end. That's a fold. That's a fold.
I said what I said. You asked me would I work for him?
Bro.
I do my homework on anybody that I you know, I know who he is. I've done my homework on him, and I see what he does present day. He's no disrespect. You did what you did. You know what I'm saying? But he's still living off
of that.
Right.
He's not trying to expand his horizon.
Exactly.
He's
not trying to stay relevant.
Just for a moment.
Stay relevant. He's not doing relevant music. He still got that same flow
with the same CD
and his promotion and
you
know he
living off what he did yesteryear.
On these times and days.
Exactly.
A question for you, the homie Mello the Gutter Man say, would you work with him? Would you give him a feature?
Man,
that's what he's saying, man.
Mello, you better quit playing, G, because you know I done tried to reach out with but hey, Mello, prime example.
I would love to work with Mello the Gutter Man. That's my nigga. I rock with him.
That's a very
I ain't seen him in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Versatile brother.
But I rocked. I got it out the mud with Mello. You know what I'm saying? When him and Bees was doing their thing, I was a supporter. Like I'm supportive. I come and rock with you. I'm not doing the show. I'm there for you. I'm rocking with you, Mello the Gutter Man. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to do a song with him. G charged me.
Right.
I ain't had what he wanted. So hey, till I got what you want.
Yeah.
Hey, I still rock with you. I gotta respect that because that's how he get his money.
And I've been trying to get him on this show
for
my
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a song with him.
When
I get the money to do a song with him, I would do a song with him.
I've been trying to get him on the show. He told me 100,000.
In his lifetime?
But you know he been doing this thing though, man. It's like he been doing this thing.
Hey, y'all heard him sing yet?
Yeah.
Like the remix king, man.
He is the remix king, and he can sing. Like he can sing.
Right.
He wrote for R. Kelly, didn't he? He did a song for R. Kelly.
He can sing.
Doing a Johnny P and shit.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I've been in the
I rock with.
Man, we was at a show together. We had a show together.
Hey, you hear that, Mello? They showing you love, man. You hear that,
that's
right?
what's up. That's brotherly love.
You can't. Hey, you gotta get him love. Like anybody say anything different, you just hate. It's something y'all got animosity or something. Mello.
We had a show. We had a show together in Gary, man. That boy, he sat down. Bro, I said, what are you gonna do? Rap from the chair? He said he sang though. I thought I ain't never seen nobody do a rap show Sitting down, they brought the chair from the mic. I'm like, where the piano and shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He sat down on the chair. He sang a couple songs, man. The brother could sing, man. I was impressed.
And you know what's good about
that? Was my first time seeing him do that live. You know what I'm saying?
It's each one of us here know who he is. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. Yeah. To me, that's a good representation of yourself.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody has anything negative to say. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's a good representation.
Exactly.
He came from going through it with Twister. He held Twister down, and then he made a name for himself. He built his own brand. You know what I'm saying?
You have to believe in yourself. That's the key thing.
And you know what? And it's people like that. You know, you follow to where it's like they have always something interesting to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people come on this show. It's like, I don't mean in a bad way, but it's like, God damn, this motherfucker talking too much. He ain't talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? And it gets to the point where I limit my shows, you know, because I used to do them back to back. Now I limit my shit. I only do them certain times when somebody's important coming or somebody got something going on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I don't have time for that kind of moment, man.
Energy is the main source. I'm a little older than what I was with how you do that. I was 22, 23. Yeah, I'm 45 with grandchildren nowadays, man. Ain't the same demographic. So you only got enough time. I remember doing some shit, man. I'll tell y'all a crazy story. I left my crib one day and went to the store to do some shit. And normally I'm gonna hit an extra block, bump the music and all that. But I flipped the block and it's like I just had enough energy just to go do what I had to do to the store and get my ass back home. The farther I drove away from the house, it felt like I was disappearing. I had to bust you and kept my ass home, really soulfully and spiritually. I felt like, what the fuck? Like a time. Let me carry my ass, and the more I got back to the house, that's all I was supposed to do. Go do that and carry your ass back to the house, man. Timing is everything. I done been in situations with police just making the wrong turn. A millisecond could change your life. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The older you get, they say your sins is on your parents till you 12 years old. Once you 12, you can reproduce and do everything else. And it's on you from that. You see what I'm saying? Once that soft hole close up in your head, God ain't playing with you.
You better stop it. You better stop it.
Tick, 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 tick. Do what you gotta do, or you can get your ass up out of here.
You got a hell of a way of explaining shit.
Man.
You talking that old you talking that old school.
That's that I couldn't tell you.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
He ain't playing no more, I believe.
Look,
right.
We could say the last day. We want to say the last day. The last day is for the last nigga. The day that whoever died individually, he might have started revelating all that, but that don't mean you're gonna see it at the same time.
Right.
So when you know by psychic and spirituality, hey man, this shit ain't the play, and it ain't forever, man. Not in a physical form.
Exactly.
Spirit, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I heard shouts out to one the Black Panther brother I hadn't got to meet, Ben Wahid on the East Coast. And when Mandela came home years ago, I watched his documentary. I think he did like 18, 17 years in jail. And something that stick with me that he always said, we could do and have fun, do whatever we want to do in life. But whatever you born to do in life, you're going to do that before you leave this planet. By God design. You're going to do what you're born to do.
I mean, everybody has a destiny. Everybody has a destiny, but it's up to you to figure out what that destiny is.
Right.
You know, can nobody lead you that way?
Nah.
Is it correct?
And signs always have.
Right.
Yesterday, I got hella signs. God was showing me so many signs. I wanted to go to that No Limit concert, but I'm going through my own little situation. Plus, I've been on the road with Bone, so it's like I didn't think I was going to be able to make it.
Time frame.
So I just left it at it is what it is.
Yeah.
My guy hit me up like yesterday, like Smoke. Man, I'm supposed to go to this No Limit concert. I got these 2 front row tickets. I was supposed to go with my brother. He got to turn
this
said
that
in.
too. You're gonna be in the front row.
Man, you want to go? I'm like, hell yeah. Nigga, I was just talking to Young Blaze.
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna tell him if he going.
He told me that I'm gonna be right in the front row, nigga. He said that to my text.
I just got in tune with him, like on the communication level. I've been a fan forever, but like. That's a sign. Boom.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to the show today. All of a sudden, boom.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had no money. God sent somebody to me, like boom.
Well, you're supposed to be, you gon' be, man.
All feeling.
Yeah.
Ain't no mistakes in the universe.
Ain't no mistake with God. We might say, hey, bro, I don't like this color shirt. I would have wore a black one. But everybody entitled to your own opinion and free will.
Correct.
Whatever designed by God, I believe like this. And the older I get, I don't believe in right and wrong. Everything we judge each other and say that might not be right because it's our opinion. But by God, what was before God? That's the one question no man or no woman or child on the planet could answer.
But God was already, he was always here.
Look, and you said it. You said it. And just recently I found this out. I saw this theology and there's a few preachers and there's something I was watching on YouTube that answered that question for me. And it made me look at God almost like a DJ. So like the universe is this complete circle inside that box. So it's like he playing the record. I ain't never in that circle. So what was before God? If God was here, you can't see back that far and you can't see that far into the future. So I left it at that. You know what I mean? And that made the most sense.
The beautiful thing about it is it's a mystery.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a mystery.
If we know it all, beautiful. Life will be boring. You know what I'm saying? If you knew it all, to wake up every day, what they say they call it life.
It's a learning process.
And they call it the presence, you know, one day at a time. Yeah, you know what I mean? They call it, you know, the gift and the present. But that's how I look at that. If you know, to be a robot factory, if we all know it all, what's the sense in living? You know what I mean? Enjoy the aspect of creativity and waking up and learning something new every day. You know, work and no play make Jack a dull boy. You know what I mean? So that's the great mystery.
I think he's telling us to wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah, we got the red
helicopter.
What we got?
There you go, Early to kick it off.
Well,
That's what I'm saying, boy. You getting niggas sandwiches now? They want to start flashing lights.
Hey, though, what we got going on next, man?
Yo,
Project Relentless. You know what I'm saying? We got a single coming out called we got a single out called Options right now. We got another one called OTS. We finna shoot a video for Options. I got my EP finna drop a session with the Rap King of R&B. And we finna go crazy, man. I think it's more visuals and more music and more consistency is what people need to see from us.
No doubt. Yeah, man, absolutely.
Hey, so, you know, y'all can go around and shoot your social medias out because this red light is blinding the shit out of me.
Right quick.
Well,
it's that nigga twice. TNT, my IG, TNT 1_2_3. TNT _2_3. Twan Coma on Facebook. TWANCOMER.
Who told you to go first?
No,
but that's okay. Since this is your show,
well,
then you go ahead. It's okay. You can go
that
first.
nigga Twan taking over. I'm scared to own it. I'm gonna own it then. You give it to me, I'm gonna own it. That's it.
Okay, look, well, I'm gonna take it from here. It's your boy Young Bleed. On the IG, you can go to the Real Young Bleed. On Twitter, it's at Real Young Bleed, and on Facebook, man, it's you know, Young Bleed fan page. We say Facebook for the ghetto, Twitter for the suburb, man. How does the boy? You know what I mean?
You heard me. You can find me everywhere. Just Google Smokey Da Bandit. SMOKEYDA BANDIT. I'm on Instagram, Smokey Da Bandit ESE. I got Twitter, Smokey Da Bandit. I got Snapchat. My Snapchat is Empty Souls, EMPTYSOULZ. I got a YouTube channel. You can find my music on all media platforms. Tidal, iHeartRadio, Pandora, everything. I'm on everything. I got a couple singles that's about to drop. I've been hopping on and off tour with Mo Thugz and Harmony, so get it tuned. I'm one of their artists. I'll be doing my thing with them. I got a video coming out with Daz Dillinger.
That's my guy too. Shouts out Daz.
Yeah,
LBC. Rest in peace to Badass.
Yeah, rest in peace, Badass. Long live Juvie, our president. But yeah, I got a song produced by Daz, featuring Daz, and we got a video coming to it. We shot it in California when I went out there for my first time. So I'm waiting for that.
Okay, look, before you pass it on, let me say this. I forgot two things. Everybody that's following me too, beyond the social media, you know, the Facebook, Twitter, so on. Tap in with me at trapdoent.biz. That's my personal website, my label, you know what I mean? As well as YBTV Network for all the videos and everything on YouTube. So yeah, that's what's up.
Yep, you can follow me at Dirty Music on Twitter, at Dirty Music. That's music with a Z instead of S.
Yes,
my name, Dirty Low. You could, you know, Instagram, Instagram and Twitter. Facebook is Dirty Low. You can find me out.
All right. Yo, you can follow me on all social media platforms at IAM_XR. That's IAM_XR. Same thing for YouTube, Snapchat, everything. And definitely tune in on all digital platforms and stream that music. Support the grind, not just the success.
Big, yeah, it is. Real before rapping, man.
I'm screaming everywhere. That nigga Twan with the exclamation point for the I and at sign for the A. Yeah, go get that big bro TNT. You know what I'm talking about?
Whatever records. You know what I mean?
Drip
off
Miss Tamika B, everything. Also Naomi and Amanda's catering business. Look me up. Also, ladies, I do want to say, please be vigilant, be alert. Everywhere you go, please be alert. To be aware is to be alive.
Yes, ma'am. And be a lady. Be a lady. Stay a lady.
Twitter is I think that's Big Bro TNT. Look at it myself.
Hey, it's TNT1_2_3.
That's IG.
Oh,
well, it's the same thing.
That's dedication right there. That's dedication right there,
man. Y'all can follow me, man, at Hood Cash everything. Hood Cash Radio on IG, Hood Cash ENT on YouTube. My name Lamont Metcalf on Facebook. On Holliness, it's Lamont Metcalf Hood Cash ENT. It's everything Hood ENT. Just Google $$ and y'all will find me.
And I want to say thank you for having me once again. You be showing me love. I love
Always.
y'all my family. So thank you for coming and letting me meet the legend right here, and meet some new, new people I could network with. You feel me? Build and make the brand stronger.
Yeah,
and I appreciate everybody coming out.
Yeah,
Earl, you cut that light off now. We hey, y'all also, man, y'all make sure y'all get in tune with Intellectual Radio. He the powerhouse of everything I know. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Illinois, but I don't see nobody doing it like this. And I've been rocking with Earl a long time.
Yes, OG.
He gonna gave me the opportunity to come in here and he gonna put me out. He gonna stop my show. He gonna stop guests and everything. But man, you can't do nothing but have love for him. So y'all make sure y'all embrace him as well.
Yes, indeed.
All right, man. So we out of here. Until next time. We don't know what next time will be. But hey.
Might be on this planet, might be on another one.
Exactly. And you know what? As long as it's something to drink, I'll be found somewhere.
Be all right. To the next one, have a blessing.
All right, man.
Talk.
Any liquor store still open around here?
Lord know that hoe crazy. Raping that nigga and give it to me. I'm texting that ass. I get it for free. Straight drop, nigga, no stepped on. Play with a jam, nigga, man, get stepped on. Check my rep at flex on. Step back, residential in the back home. I'm so loud, I'm so hot. I can't hear or see you, nigga. Plain Jane. When I walk through, they don't even see you, nigga. Come back, powered up with a mission. OG know how to clean dishes. Scrape it clean, money machine. Make it jump at niggas, jump back, good and rain. Work this come back, hope this bitch don't get no feeling. I can't say you fuck for paper, I can make some shake to lip. Got that thriller in Manila, one shot, go fake killer. You can do it like me, nigga. Now I'm the man in the middle. She working the plug, she fucking with me. Jigga finesse, work, I get it for free. She fucking the plug, she fucking with me. Jigga finesse,
work, I get it for free. She fucking the club, she fucking with me. Sugar finesse, I get it for free. She fucking the club, she fucking with me. Sugar finesse, I get it for free.
I am know what I call her. Billie Jean is just a girl. Don't trust these niggas, man. These Victor Power get the bird. That's what she told me. Want it like you own me. Moonwalking on the white square. Spit your Michael Jackson bed. I get the shit you never had. Go way up. Fuck them all while they drop on the way up. Locked out, I done got my weight up. Won't stay to kick back with my feet up. Smoking A-Club. About shit, get paid in the bed, get to feed my dick. Lover, undercover, dive deep. When I fuck up, now I get it on the boat. Gotta ship me shit I know. Overnight I get it bad. Hit the block and go promote. Control the channels like remote. Shit, just meet me in the tunnel. Straight drop by the block. I got it when you wanna. Word in the plug. She fucking with me. Chicken finesse. Work, they get it for free. She fucking the plug, she fucking with me. Jigga finesse, work, I get it for free. She fucking the plug, she fucking with me.